Hey bosses, long time no speak. I've been meaning to jump on for a while now to give a little bit of a update because I know that I haven't really been very active on the page the last few months. Life has been pretty busy and I've been out there kicking goals and creating new ones, and I thought I'd just jump on and give a little bit of an update. Last year I set some pretty big goals and found new goals along the way that I didn't realise I would be going for when I started 2022. That's why I guess you didn't see me do the last couple of challenges. Some things changed throughout the year last year, and I just knew I had to sort of step away and really focus hard on those goals. And it paid off because Zorro won his first buckle, and he also got his first fastest time of the weekend. So that was really cool. Yogi, my grey horse, he also played a bit of a part in that buckle that Zorro won. Let me explain. So we decided, kind of spur of the moment, to do the series was run over, how many rounds was it? I think maybe 10 or 12 rounds, maybe. We came away with the average win in the open barrel horse and the 1D. I placed first in the 1D and third in the 1D as well. Yogi was first in the 1D and Zorro was third in the 1D. So over the course of the rounds, points tallied up and we got it. And what was really cool was I won the final round as well. So that was yay. So Zorro achieved his first 1D win down there and first open win down there, and Yogi achieved some open wins and a couple of 1D wins as well. So that was really cool. The wins were amazing, as you would appreciate. But I think the biggest thing I got out of doing that series was seeing my husband back on a horse and roping and having fun, and it's carried on to this year. He entered his first rodeo, so that was amazing. It was really good for us as well as our relationship, traveling down there every month for I think 6 months. That was cool. So moving on from that, we've entered some rodeos, and I've got my horse Jag back in work, full work, after his laminitis last year, where we didn't know if he would make a comeback or not, and he is going great guns. And Jag is going great guns. He is sound, which is so good. I've been able to wean him back to the maintenance dose of his medication that he's on, which is fantastic. Previous to just recently, I haven't been able to do that. And I think just with the change in how we're doing his farrier work and keeping the weight off him, it's keeping him sound, and I now know what to do, which is really cool. His first barrel race back was quite an emotional one. That week we buried a very dear family friend's daughter who died in a tragic accident. So going into that rodeo was tough, but I was doing it on my hard horse Jag, and the run didn't exactly go great as far as time and pattern and all that sort of stuff goes, but there was more to it for me that day, so I wasn't really worried. And the next day at a jackpot rodeo, he went awesome and placed 12th, so that was really cool. Dallas, when I read your story the other day about Marv and her alley issues, I could really relate to that. Jag doesn't have alleyway issues, but in all the years that I've had him, we've never really got it together on the barrel pattern in competition. At home, we are fine. Competition, he just gets so keen to do his job, which is awesome on one hand. On the other hand, sometimes he just loses that ability to think and he just wants to run, and he takes off and we run out of drums, and it can be a real hot mess. And so I can relate. Our last rodeo was 2 weeks ago, and it was probably the worst run I've ever had on him, and definitely worst run I've ever had in recent times. And I came out crying, which I'm a little embarrassed about because I haven't cried after a barrel race since I first started this thing. And but I think because it means so much is why we get upset and frustrated. And I just had to have my moment. And although it was a really hot day here that day, I made myself come home and saddle him up. I talked to my husband the whole way home. He knows this horse really well, which helps. And we formulated a new plan, and 15 minutes, it was all it took. And I was able to run him at home like I would have liked to run at the rodeo. So anyway, I'm going into a jackpot barrel race this weekend with a game plan, and hoping that we can replicate what we do here at home. So please don't give up. Please don't give up. Keep pushing, keep trying. Listen to people that you admire. You've got this. And I guess another big thing to share is that as well as barrel racing this year, I am trying a new sport, and that's steer-on decorating. I'm not sure if you guys do that in the States. Steer plucking. It's where, you've got like a roping size steer and they put a little ribbon on its back, and you've got to jump from the box and get the ribbon obviously in the fastest time. I've always been a little bit scared of this sport. They say it's, one of the most dangerous in rodeo. I can see why, but I am loving it. I've done a clinic and I'm doing lessons, and Jag is just excelling at this. So watch this space. I'm a bit excited for 2023 in that regard. And the other big thing, finally, we finally achieved a goal and bought a gooseneck horse trailer this week. I sold my 2-horse bumper pull when Hamish started riding again last year, and he's still keen. We decided that the trailer that we had, although it had living in it as well, just not going to be big enough for the both of us. So we achieved a dream that we'd both had. It's not perfect. It needs some renovations, but I'm really excited. It's a rough diamond, but it's our diamond, and we're going to make it what we want. And so that's a very long-winded little update on what's been going on here, and I'll post some videos of our runs, and I hope you're all well, and look forward to seeing another challenge pop up soon, hopefully, because it does keep me much more motivated, especially as we start to go into shorter days that are just around the corner. So I'll see you all soon.